What's going on, guys? Late Night Editing John here. I wanted to personally say thank you for everything and all that you guys have done for this long project. Honestly, this project has gone on, and as it's gone on, we've made friends and done a whole lot of awesome things along the way. And we beat the odds, so that could not have been done without you guys at all. So I really do appreciate it a ton, and I should probably aforemention that the part that you guys are going to see now was pulled out of episode 307 because it was not the actual finale. Because, unless some kind of crazy epilogue happens, to literally quote myself, yeah, there was epilogue. So this is the actual final episode of Sagalocke. This is going to be premiered for you guys. So hopefully you're hanging out with me. Late Night Editing John, away. And honestly, the thought process is this could be, actually, I'm not even going to say it could be, right? Well, actually, I don't know. But, I actually am kind of anticipating this to be the finale of Sagalocke. So, with that all being said, I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting this series. This series has meant a lot to me, and I can't believe that we're actually at the end of this. We have invested so much time and so a lot. I'm just gonna say that before I break down. I can't believe that we're already here. I can't believe that we have managed this much. Not only that, we are the first person to do this, and people said this was not a good idea. People also literally were I was being told to stop and not do it, right? And not finish it. And I think that, and not by multiple people, I think that this is also for me too, right? Selfishly, this episode is for me too, because it proves that my dedication, it proves that, hey, I don't care what was said or what the outside said, that it's stupid, it's impossible, why are you committing the time to it? We have managed to do this. This episode right here. If I have one more to go. If I could get through this episode, as long as there is no epilogue that I then I'm fine. And then we have completed the longest Nuzlocke in the history of Pokemon, okay? 307 episodes. If I can count correctly, which I think I can. 307, okay? We're back, and we're going to go to Clavel's office, because Clavel needed us. Ah, here you are, Master John. I wanted to thank you for all the hard work for resolving Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Who is it? It's Penny. Ah, Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs, I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you so much for your favorable response. But I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not that. Because the other really bad thing I did. What could that be? You know the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping the Operation Starfall? I got a hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon LP League management system. Ah, I see. That's quite a revelation. I did not think such a thing was possible in the first place. I wasn't at all that, I mean, I really am sorry. I won't do it again. This is a matter that's rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I'll have to consult Mrs. Geeta, the Pokemon League chairwoman, and see how best to proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Master John, but I will need to ask you to give us some privacy. So I get to keep my hacked LP. Hack the league points. Let's go. Okay. So what am I getting to do? Because I have no idea what I'm getting to do. What am I getting the opportunity to do? I think now I just go to the Area 0 thing, right? I think that's all I get to do. All I have the opportunity to do. She's got a Gengar now. Let's go. Look at her go. She's improving. Rodo. John. Penny. There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you meet me in front of the school stairs? You know, where we first met. I'll be waiting. Meet up with Penny. Hasta la vista. The six of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy. It's perfect, you know. Anyways, about that LP thing. I thought I was going to go down big time for hacking the league point system, but it looks like I got away with it. That's great. The Pokemon League said that they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They asked me to come to work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director Claval and that Keto lady kept complimenting me a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not that great with face-to-face. I never seem to find the right words, but, thank you so much. You saved Team Star, my friends, to go along with it. I know words aren't ever enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here. You've obtained Draco Meteor. We can drop Dracos now! I'm sure you'll put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of a way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking things. Next time, I'll be helping you, John. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. Okay, now that we've completed all three, then now we can get to the other fight, I think. Starfall Street complete. Yo, Arvin here. Bow wow. Whoa, down, boy. Don't jump up like that. It seems like hearing your voice has old Mastiff here all worked up. But that's not why I called. I hear that you forgot. Remember what we talked about before? About going to Area 0? Yes. Because, of course you do, little know-it-all. Got a mind like a steel trap, eh? Well, all the effort you've been putting around Paldea has really helped you make a name for yourself. Built up some goodwill, that's for sure. I've been able to secure 2 allies who want to go to Area 0 with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now, all we've got to do is get there. First step will be gathering at Area 0. I'll be ready at the 0 gate. I'll send you the location on your phone too. Don't leave me hanging forever. We'll be waiting. Bow wow wow. Wow. So where the heck are we going? Okay, we have made it to the gate. Hey, over here. This is the 0 gate. It was made so our researchers could try and observe inside the great crater of Paldea, what folks call Area 0. It's our ticket down to the crater. Oh, speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area 0 is apparently where Miraidon was born, or something like that. So maybe it'll be happy to finally come back home. Not that I really care about it or anything. Anyway, our 2 teammates could be waiting or should be waiting inside Area 0 gates. We should head in. The way home. Whoa, kind of dark in here, isn't it? Hola. Arvin said that there'd be tons of strong Pokemon here, so here I am. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're annoying little pest the academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to be beaten in a battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on? Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you. The kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess. My name is Penny. Well, hey, we never actually got to talk. Nimona, I'm in Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz or something. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Ugh, you talk way too much. I actually made that sound way too good. Oh, definitely not used to making that sound. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, I guess it's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was there to help John. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe it up to John, and I need to pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, and my love includes my mastiff and cooking, and biometric identification in progress. Hello, I was expecting you. And it seems you've gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's Dad, probably. What? That's Professor Toro. Nimona, student ID number 805C001. Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, it's not actually in person, but... Arvin, did you, tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down to the Great Crater in Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber by using the elevator. You can see to your right. Dad. Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to the lower level. Oh, it opened us for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you'll be above Area 0. John, have you brought Miraidon with you? I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Miraidon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I'll get in touch with you then. Hope your trip is railroading people into stuff just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go. That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? I guess we better go too. Ready for the worst? Yes. Good. That's all we needed to hear. Get your Pokemon of yours out, and we'll be off. What's the matter with it? Huh. Scared of heights? That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic even work? Get on! Why do I feel like this is gonna be like Sword and Shield, where it's gonna be like a long wavelength before? Whoa, this area is actually really pretty, though. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. What's wrong? It chose to go back into its ball. It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? What? She's gone. Everyone, you have to see this. Area Zero is amazing. Come on already. I guess the ability would be own tempo, huh? Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs are all within normal range. It appears you were able to descend without being harmed. Yeah, sure. Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That's good. I had concerns you might fall, given the crudeness of the only available access method. I think your dad's sarcasm detector needs fixing. Were you worried about us? That's so sweet. You should now make your way to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks. Only way to me is to visit 4 research stations that we constructed inside the crater. Each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. So do as you may and make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable 4 locks and get into the lab. Sounds like kind of video gamey, but when you say it out loud, come on, time to find the deepest part of Area Zero. Are we splitting off, or are we doing it together? Because I swear we should split off, but... my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. What the heck is that? It's literally a Glamora. That's the Pokemon Le Primera uses. I didn't know that that species was found in the Great Crater. Come on, let's take it on together. Glima! Why are we double battling? I think that's a better question here. I feel like us double battling is a very awkward thing. Okay. Are there going to be a lot more of those rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please, you've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Okay. These are ancient ruins. They look far too recent for that. It appears you've reached your first research station without an incident. The facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. It looks like we can use the place to rest up if we need to. If you would be so kind as to disable the first lock in the lab at the central panel. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research centers. I can most certainly see that being a case. Thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. Well, I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know. Hey, look, a Delibird. It's good to see some of the nice familiar Pokemon down here, too. Deli! Oh my gosh, you're so cute! Delibird! What the? John, it's battle time. Penny and her Chiampao. Jeez, okay, Penny. Penny going all out. Delibird drill packed into me. Iron Bundle fainted. Seriously, what was that? Darn thing scared me half to death. It was definitely kind of mechanical looking for a Delibird, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's get inside anyway. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. I've been wondering that myself. I think maybe a Pokemon was one of these. Huh? What's that book? Monsters of Area Zero. As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glitches of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all, one of our team suffered a brutal blow as such a beast was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat at the time. A member of a survey team captured this photography by chance. I noticed the passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet other differences such as texture and the way it moves suggested biologically separate from and to say nothing of the treads of iron. Monsters of Area Zero. So they aren't actually Pokemon. I don't really know. What do you think? Yeah, same. They may look different, but they use moves in battle just like the Pokemon we know. I suppose the time has come for explanation. Professor. Some of the life forms that you'll be residing now within area... Some of the life forms that you see residing now in Area 0 are future Pokemon that lived in a distant day that we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What the? That's awesome! Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab, where I am located, contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon into this place. So the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working. Indeed. And the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine. You mean you can actually travel to and from the future? It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for a being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Dad, why did you call us to Area 0? Arvin, if possible, I would like to speak when we can meet face to face. It is easier for you to understand once you see the situation for yourself. Now then, please use the central panel there to disable another lock of my lab. Well done. Continue your efforts at the remaining research station. You know the book you told me to bring. I think it has something to do with this place. One more thing. Everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to fix whatever all this is. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. You obtained the Violet Book. You put the Violet Book in your key items pocket. Take care of it for me, okay? For a second, I thought he was going to leave us. You know how, not upsetting, but you know how crazy it would have been if right then and there Arvin left? Like, how much that would have said symbolically. Or overthink. Alright, another research station. Now I'm going to fight this with Arvin. This next whatever. I'm going to say it's going to be an Iron Hands. Something's going to jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Penny, you're such a worrywart. Huh? No, it's an Iron Treads again. Okay, not what I was expecting. See? Wait a second. This is just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So, it was a future Pokemon all along. Well, you've battled one of these before, Arvin? Is it serious? It looks seriously strong. Yeah, well, John and I are old pros when it comes to Titans, so leave this to us. Iron Hand into us, that's fine. As we Aqua Step into it. Don't Oko it, but we're faster than it now. Yeah, he did nothing. Arvin was no help. Arvin didn't help at all, but that's okay. Also, we are literally just staring at Slacking's feet because we needed that apparently. Like, come on, game. Give us some better angles, please. See that. Victory's ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching out the Urban Mystica came down here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before our creator gets together. Jealous. Well, if we've got things from the literal future roaming around Paldea, this is a major problem. Isn't Professor Toro doing anything to keep them under control? How can he let that happen? Yeah, right. Because it's not like, oh, so brilliant Professor Toro ever messes up. Come on. Let's get to that research station. And that makes station number 3. How are we doing after all that walking and battling and whatnot? Anyone need a rest? You feeling rough, Penny? Huh? No, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since Professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area Zero came to our time from the future, correct? So what about Miraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those future Pokemon? You're right. Huh? I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving off future vibes. And even its name sounds futury. Wait a second, I totally forgot. Hey, Arvin. You had Miraidon's ball, and you told us about its forms in the first place. So you must know something about it, right? You still remember that from way back? No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. Guess I got no choice but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon Miraidon, it was found by my dad, and when he was working on his time machine. I believe it would be best for me to take over explanations from that point. Professor? Miraidon, which I entrusted to John, was the first Pokemon I was successfully retrieved from the future by the time machine. Seriously? Though analysis of genetic makeup, as well as its behavioral patterns, I came to realize what I had discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon commonly ridden in this region. Well, that makes sense, I guess. So they do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Miraidon. Huh? You mean there's another one here somewhere? Wait, what if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero, wanting to finally be reunited with our Miraidon. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'd be if they got their family together after all this time. Family, yeah, that sounds nice. If we could proceed, please disable the lock. Oh no. There's another Miraidon. Are we about to be fighting that electric dragon? One slip could kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call. Watch your step. So the professor's down there somewhere waiting for us. And that's fine? Totally fine. Alright, team. Watch yourselves and let's get to the bottom of this. This place looks unreal. Maybe this really is a treasure down here like the stories say. This place is something for a whole another world. Makes you feel like you've already died and went somewhere. Is it just me, or do the crystals give off the same glow as when the Pokemon Tower Astalize? There's got to be some sort of connection to it. Only one way to find out. Come on, everybody, let's keep moving. We got to go all the way down. Also, there was a cactus there. I saw a curious cactus. No, I didn't. I thought I saw a curious. Oh, that one was just open for us. Well, what happened? This place looks like a mess. It looks like something went berserk in here. But what? Hello, children. Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything all busted up in here? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? I'm so sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello, children. Hello. Hello. What the heck? Stop that, you're creeping us out. Hello, children. 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 Initiating restart. The professor must be having some kind of weird connection problems or something, right? Well, definitely weird. Almost like I don't know. If you meant that as a joke, it wasn't funny. I've got goosebumps all over. All locks disabled. Hello. Can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Marvin? The locks have been disabled. At last. Please make your way to the Zero Lab, in which lies at the very bottom of Area Zero. That was almost like, no, it can't be. Why are you we're finally on the cusp of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then we should also have a Miraidon help. Yeah, but if Miraidon were like how we first saw it in Legado, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. Huh? But it hasn't wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to Area Zero. And it can't enter a battle, it can't enter its battle form in the first place. Then it's really strong. But it's really strong, and I know it is. It ate all the Herba Mystica we found too. What really matters it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe it'll be able to find its family too, right? That's a pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Good. Go on, John. Let me ride on out. Sure. All right, come on, John. Now we've got you've got Miraidon ready. It's time to open the gate. I feel like if we would have said no, it would have told us yes anyway, so that's why I said yes. The family reunion, it's happening. Whoa, no way. No, something's not right. Huh? What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? There was nothing heartwarming about it. We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Just look at Maridon. Poor thing is terrified. Guess the other one isn't exactly its pal. Yeah, the other one is giving out some really bad vibes. Not that you should worry about any of that. Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be going to go toe-to-toe against that jerk. If you know, if you want to know. So sorry. I guess that didn't help, huh? Do you think that the other Maridon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor wanted us to watch out for? But didn't the professor say the dangerous Pokemon would come from inside? You mean from inside the gate we just... We're surrounded. It's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome mat. There's no way we can handle this many. Don't tell me they're all future Pokemon. We got a little disaster on our hands here. Look, even the little fella's... Even that fellow's ready to bail. Then I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, let's do this together. Okay, this should be an Oko of the Treads. And even if it's not, we kill the Treads next anyway. Or we don't because the Treads is faster than us. Wow. Okay. I mean, we still do. But nobody's getting attacked into constantly. Wow, they're strong. Now this is a worthwhile challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but still, it's really annoying when you have to say stuff like that. Why are they coming at me? Help me out here. This is not a good thing to fight the Iron Hands here. We gotta go with the cheese stick. Our friendly, helpful cheese stick. We'll have to take this on. Oh, it's got toxic debris. Crud. And that's super effective against us. That's even more of a bad. I'm gonna play it safe and protect. I think it's gonna go for me. Interesting. It did not go for me. Well, hopefully I'll be able to... No. Oh, now it goes for me. Miss. Yep. Okay, now it's gonna be the dark flying Jugulus, probably. Going after Arvin. Gosh, the future must be terrifying. Yes. No. Oh no. They're running away. Yeah, and? If Pokemon get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. You gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Wait, hold on, Nimona. Why do I get the feeling you're enjoying all of this? I hope those two can handle their part. But at least the crowd is thinned out now, so I guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go and finish the strong-looking one. Doodle. That could have killed us. It just thought, oh my gosh, Iron Jugulus had innards out. That could have actually killed us, and it didn't because we got lucky. We got so lucky there. Wow. Like, I can't even say that we didn't get lucky. That was purely happenstance and luck being on our side. Still scared, huh? You worry you might have to face another one of your kind. Well, let me take some of that off your burden. All of these stragglers should be nothing. Me and Mastiff can take it from here. Ready to take your partner and go take care of business? Got it. Glad to see you got some faith in us, at last. Mastiff can't wait to battle either. Miraidon? You really ruined my old childhood, you know. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits makes me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers if you just use them, and you got us too. So don't even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave and stand up and fight. We healed up. Per the usual, we are. Human presence detected within the Area 0 lab. Deactivating sleep mode. Hello. Thank you for coming. No. Back in your ball. That one is far less trackable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. You and Miraidon fled Area 0 because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I am afraid that there's something of which that I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Toro. I am an artificial intelligence the professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. The Pokemon was not to be blamed, but it was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than Miraidon to survive and thrive. That is why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to Director Clavel and asked to put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. John, the reason I asked you to come here is because I have one last thing here at the Zero Lab. and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to stop the time machine the original professor created. Any questions that can be addressed as we make our descent, follow me. The elevator will take us down to a lower level, so step inside. It's truly a relief that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to different points in timeline to catch on the timeline to catch the Pokemon there, and it can draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Toro had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. You might call them future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? A computer draws the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The result of those calculations are expressed by a mechanical body built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at the present, but the crystals that help make up Zero Lab have made such a thing possible. They are also why I cannot leave this place. As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I'm afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son Arvin to accept. Now, I manage the Area Zero lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it that you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which Pokemon might live alongside present day Pokemon harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to the adaptations in the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The professor would say that such destruction is part of natural life. At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping to the rest of Paldea. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Eventually, they will break free of the walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across Paldea. And what they do to the rich, varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I have maybe created as a copy of the professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such tragedy to occur. But in any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor ever devised. John, you've become a formidable trainer. Now use your strength you've gained to destroy the dream that Toro once cherished. I appreciate your willingness to help. We've reached the lowest level. It made me go through all that dialogue anyway. I have a feeling that we're going to get to the top and the AI is going to have a freak out moment. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. AI usually are programmed to do a certain action, and if they devise or go away from the action, it's time. The time machine is working perfectly, using the power of the Terrastall phenomenon. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the Professor's ID, which has been embedded within the Violet Book. It was very like the Professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. He loved the volume since childhood. If you place the Violet Book on top of the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. There's just one issue. If you try to stop the time machine, I will most likely attack you. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Hence my point. Once that happens, I'm afraid I'll have no more battle, or I'll become no more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an object as an obstacle to my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They're built upon analysis of battles carried out by various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please take the violet book on the pedestal. Well, we're fully healed. Let's do it. ID confirmed. Professor Toro, access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It is now up to you. AI Toro switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Please. Defeat me. At last. At last, my dream is within reach. You are not getting away with this. AI Toro has initiated a battle. That just throws away all tension of this fight. Okay. Please send out more Pokemon like this, Toro. Mr. Shady Penguin himself. I don't know who you think you are, but I am not about to let anyone in the way of my god. But Shady, we love you, buddy. Now, this is interesting. Child, do you actually understand future Pokemon weaknesses? Meditite. Let's go. Another easy boy. It doesn't even tell me the level, which is sketch. Like, I'm sorry, but you should at least be telling me what level I'm fighting. 66. Oh, there we go. That time it told me the level. Which tells me that that is probably... That's such a high level, though. I was going to say that's probably the ace, but I don't think so. Why would the ace be the second Pokemon? What is his ace? What does that mean for us? Like, I don't even know. Moltres. Typically, I would be freaking out right now, but I have a way to handle it. Yeah, it's regular Cantonian Moltres, so that's even better for us. Battle, Rock Slide, Oko. Nice. Dunsparce. Staying in. Steam engine. Ooh, okay. What? 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 Why do we have a substitute? What? 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 That's not what's supposed to happen. We're not supposed to have the substitute. Oh, did it fix itself? I think it fixed itself. Unless the move accidentally gave us one. What? Some sort of error occurred here. Recalculating for critical damage. We shouldn't have a sub. Why do we have a sub? Okay, we don't. It's just a visual glitch. Cool. I'm like, we don't have one. This is power the distant future holds. Splendid, isn't it? Was that because he registered his first hit on me? It literally was because he finally registered a hit on me. That's sad, but also true. Also, we have another awesome extra animation. We love that. Oshawott energy is being drained. Dunsparce is coming back out. That's okay, though, because Dunsparce just gets murked. Also, just realized he loses all of his steam engine stuff. So that's rather unfortunate for it. Donphan is the last Mon. How fitting. Everything is proceeding with my expectations. I'm afraid... Donphan, level 67, is the ace. But it's probably going to get, like, 2-hit KO'd. Yeah, I was going to say, Donphan's pretty good here. Ooh, Trick Room on Donphan. Look at you go, buddy. Oh, Trick Room into Sunny Day. Wow, okay, Donphan actually is playing this really well. What are you going to use now, though? Like, what can you use now? Pound. Pound is the last move we're going to see in Sagalocke. Are you kidding me? The very last... Well, technically Aqua Step is. But the very last opponent move is going to be Trick Room into Sunny Day into Pound. Why does that not surprise me? John. What is this? Did you already beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally... He has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of my... Sorry, you were alone so long, Arvin. Dad. Security system failure. Security system failure. Time machine... Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. Whoa, what's going on now? Is it another Pokemon army? Is another Pokemon army on its way here? It cannot be. An obstacle preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol. What was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except one registered under Toro's ID. Wait, what? Program initializing. Gathering terrestrialization energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. AI Turo disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initiated. You are not getting away. You are challenged by AI Tornado. You are challenged by Paradise Protection Protocol. Another fight? Oh. It's true our Pokeballs won't work. How are we even supposed to battle? That Wigglytuff was really awkward. Gah. We're going against a Wigglytuff, which is not good for us considering. I guess I'm gonna go with a Power Gem. Wigglytuff used Copycat. Okay. It changed its battle form. Let's go, Miraidon. You got this. We're going against a Wigglytuff, which, again, it's tough because it's not going to be an easy Pokemon to take out at all. You will fall here within the Garden Paradise and achieve nothing in the end. I don't know any of Miraidon's moves. That did a lot of damage, though. Wigglytuff, use Withdraw. Okay, so we can continue using Electro Drift. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Oh, I can't use the same move twice. But why not? This looks like it could be bad. Hang on there. The data says I'm the superior. Fall and become the foundation upon which I build. Belly drums. Why? Okay. You took a hit like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Miraidon's special attack rose sharply. That's okay, though. That's it, everybody. I think that is the end of Sagalocke. Right here, right now. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore. How? How very astounding. To think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes. A completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI processing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give, and instead proved your worthiness. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what you had to be done, no matter how challenging of a future may await you. I believe you'll be capable of walking whatever path you choose for yourself with pride. I thank you, and I thank all the children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I, myself, am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh? What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy and envied you, your freedom, the way you came together working in the league that followed and you're with your fellows and caring for them, the way that you sought strength to tend to better yourself, throwing all you into your battles, the way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save which you had loved, the way you never ceased to seek nor fight for treasure all your own. Ah, and the way you soared free through this very skies with the wings of yours. I wish that I, too, might be set free, as you all, free to seek out what I might treasure. Above all else, not bound. Your own treasure? As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I dreamed of. What? You can't leave now, right when we finally reached you. I am not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I cannot deny my desire to see the future world for myself. Is this what feels like? Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arvin, I am so sorry I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited the thoughts and wishes of the professor, so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't just go saying things like that now. No, I suppose you are right. I am sorry. Arvin, Maridon, John, it's a little sad, but I'm afraid this is a goodbye. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. And Sagalocke ends with Shady Penguin leaving us forever. Oh, that's funny. That's kind of iconic though. How could you just go, Dad? Arvin, are you okay? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew. I knew that thing was fake, but when it said my name, using his voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so I just... Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. I guess Maridon is sad too. Oh, but it's battle form. How cool is that? It's so strong. Even if it tries to nudge me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm going to die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. John and Maridon saved all of Paldea. That's right, you both did amazing. Yeah, that's my bud. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I bet he's finally having a fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah. Thanks, Penny. Sorry. What should we do now? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, game, don't freeze on us now. Okay, everyone, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home. Let's get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Hey, John, not you too. Oh, fine. I guess if we're all doing this. And there's the credits. Guys, I'm gonna apologize because I'm getting emotional a little bit, but we've done it. We have completed. Sorry, we've completed the Sagalocke. We traversed and did so much. We have gone on a 3-year journey together, and I don't even know what to say about it. I think a lot of it is that we've had a lot of things throughout this entire adventure. Lots of highs, lots of lows, lots of craziness within this adventure, right? And I'm sorry, I gotta turn up my mic because I can tell I'm wavering. But we've had staples and mainstays like Joy, like Charizard, like Tarot that have been here the entire time and supported us throughout this entire project. And again, like I said, at the beginning, I had to do a cut in the beginning because I was so hyped up and ready to have this finale. Which again, I am, right? Because it's it's a sense of closure. It's a sense of completion. Like we did something. We accomplished it. People told us not to, and people told us to stop and talked about how pointless it was to do it. But we made it our own, guys. We completed this from start to finish. And this further proves that we can do whatever we set our mind to and whatever we want to do. We have so much room to still grow and so much room to do this. And it's crazy because you look at this and we are now the only creators, we ourselves, and you guys on this channel are the only people to witness two things. A start to finish sleep block of all of the Pokemon games, and a start to finish Nuzlocke of all of the Pokemon games. And this one's even more historic because this one has Gen 9 involved in it. So we've now done something nobody else has done before. And again, it's still huge, and it's a big milestone accomplishment for us to be able to do this, and to be able to sit here and say we did this. For you guys to sit here and say we supported this, we were here. No matter when you came in, no matter when you joined, of course, the people who had started from the beginning and are still here and still doing this, it's amazing. But I don't even know, right? Obviously, as you guys have seen, I can't even talk. as you guys have seen, we had new horizons and new starts happening on this channel. And I'm excited to see kind of where those drive us and where the driving forces of those go. But this is here to stay, guys. I'm going to say this right here, right now. This is here to stay. We have a whole series of death montages that will be coming your way. We have the full breakdown. Thank you. That's a good way to put it. Like, we completed this adventure. Obviously, it's going to be like, it's going to give us some stuff, but I don't even know. Feel free in the comments to have a conversation, because this is one hell of a historic moment for us. This is one hell of a historic moment for Pokemon in general. We completed something miraculous. And again, I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. And again, a special thanks to Joy and Charizard. They literally stuck by and have been here the entire way through. I've talked to them on countless occasions about things going on and about the, like, all of that. So again, this is a victory for you both too. Just know that, and everybody who's here. But again, this is a big victory for you both as well. So please don't undersell yourselves either. But again, I guess with that, thank you guys so much for being here, watching the Sagalocke, and we will see you guys with something new. I can't promise what it will be, but my plan was for a new series to take this thing's place. Unfortunately, not really Pokemon related, and I hate to say that. But I want to do a collab with somebody. Like, of course, we got Soul Link with Joy. And that actually just ended too. Jeez, we have Dokapon. That's about it right now. But the series that precedes this will also be, I guess I can say it, it's Danganronpa. It's a visual novel game. So it's blind, guys, so I don't know what's going on in Danganronpa, so don't spoil anything. But love you guys. And again, I couldn't have done it without you. So please keep going. Y'all are amazing.